Hello everybody and welcome to the best tips and tricks for indoor season you're gonna get. That's probably a lie, but I'm gonna try. Indoor season has officially started. I'm a little bit late actually with this video. I apologize, we've already had some events, but I'm really excited for indoor season and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. So on top of this, every month I'm doing a video about parties for the upcoming months that are like coming up, interesting stuff. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And obviously I'm doing a ton of vlogs and interviews this winter, so really excited. I'm wearing a onesie because it's really freaking cold here in the Netherlands. It's like so gross. But this one is from Student Onesie, just like the bed one I wore to Electrum. The Stitch one as well. And you can use code Elena10 to get a discount. But they're so nice and warm. Let's get into this video. So indoor season in the Netherlands starts in September, October, and then ends around April, May. Obviously, it's not like a straight cut line between outdoor and indoor. It's like kind of meshing together, and we also have some club events during the summer as well. But indoor season has really started now, and I'm so excited. Something that's been really interesting is that more and more parties are during the day now, which is a new development after Corona, because obviously we had to go during the day then, because Corona doesn't exist in the night. I don't know, it's crazy. But it's been a development, and I'm not sure how much I like it. I'm curious about your thoughts. I can see both sides. I know a lot of people only go to one party a weekend, so then a day event makes a lot of sense. But I also know people who travel from different countries. It's like harder to travel during the night, so night events are actually easier because then they're traveling during the day. For me, doing multiple events in a weekend, I definitely prefer night parties because then I can do Friday night and Saturday night, which makes more sense than Friday night and Saturday during the day. So there's a lot of arguments you can make, but I'm really curious what you think about it. So there's a few things you need to bring to any party, which is obviously your ID and your ticket. I never print out any tickets. I know some people do. You can just show them on your phone. I have a cheat list here, by the way. But you can just show them on your phone. Obviously, also money. I just pay with my phone as well. But cash is always handy because the cash queues for tokens are usually shorter than they are for cards. So, tip of the day. And also, of course, hearing protection. You can get hearing damage from 80 decibel and up, and in the Netherlands we are allowed to go up to 103, and in Germany it goes up even higher. I actually have a few friends that have tinnitus or any other form of hearing damage, and it just really fucking sucks. Please wear hearing protection. You can get hearing protection at Festival Supply, by the way, which is a company I work with. They have a ton of rave gadgets, but they also have stuff like hearing protection. You can use code Elena to get a discount. I'll leave a link in the description. I myself have custom hearing protection because I go to festivals so often. But yeah, it's whatever you want. Custom is obviously very expensive, and like the normal ones are a little bit cheaper. I would definitely recommend getting one with a music filter. That way the music will still sound good, but it will be less loud, and you can also still hear people when you're talking with them. It works really ideal, so check that out. At most Dutch events, you can pay by card and cash to get your tokens. We're obviously working with tokens most of the time. I know we're stepping away from it a little bit, which I think is a good thing. Tokens are just a lot of useless plastic, but I also get the system. It's easy, especially at the bars and everything. In Germany, they often work with cash, especially at some of the clubs and parkings and everything. So yeah, bring cash if you're going to Germany. I always forget that, and it's gotten me in trouble a few times. So parking tickets and lockers you can usually get beforehand, especially at bigger events that have their like own parking spaces. Also, there's a new thing going on with lockers, which is really cool, that they hang like QR codes in the venue and you can scan them and then you can buy a locker, which works really well, I think. But yeah, you can also get them beforehand, and it's usually cheaper to do so. So let's talk about some of the gadgets you can bring. As I said, in the Netherlands we use tokens. You can get a CoinKeepr. Most of this is from Festival Supply, by the way. As I just said, code Elena, blah blah blah. You can find it in the description. The CoinKeepr, you can put your tokens in there. I think it fits 40 of them. It also fits like the half tokens. That's no problem at all. I do use this. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't use it at every event. Like the small, why is my camera going out of focus? Like, hi, I'm here. Thank you. The smaller events where I only get like 5 tokens or something, I usually don't use it, but at the bigger events where I get multiple, this is really handy. And then I always lose everything, so I've lost tokens before, and this really helps. I just put it in my Bumbag, like all the way down, so I can't fucking lose the whole thing. So that really works. I would not recommend using this thing. I'm gonna be honest, don't like this. No, it's really nice, but don't hang it from your bands. That's a risk. Next up is, of course, the party dop, which is my favorite gadget. Can you call this a gadget? You just plop it on your water bottles because they don't give caps at venues, because blown up bottles, like with the cap on it, when there's air in it and it's on the floor, you can fucking break your ankle. So that's why they don't give caps. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, these are really handy. And also, tip of the day, just get your water, put this on and refill it in the bathroom when it's empty, and you only have to buy like 1 or 2 bottles for an event. In the Netherlands, we have a new system where you have to recycle your plastic, which I think is a really good step in the right direction. I got some questions about this, so I'm gonna explain. People are like, what's the difference between bringing your plastic back to the bar and throwing it on the floor? When it's on the floor, it gets stuck with all the other dirt, like it's dirt, it's carton, it's like paper, it's stickers, it's confetti, it's everything. So they can't recycle that because it's like all kinds of trash. If you bring it to the bar, they can put it away with the different kinds of plastic, like they can put it in the right thing, and then they can recycle it. So that's why they're doing it. So if you enter the festival, you're gonna get a little coin, which is usually from wood. Sometimes it's from plastic, which I think is weird unless they reuse them, but you get a little wooden token, and when you go get a drink, I'm gonna call them coins. Like, these are the coins, and the tokens are the one you pay with, else it's gonna get confusing. But you give your little coin, you give the tokens you pay with, and then you get your drink. If you don't have the little coin, you pay half a token extra. So if you have your drink, so you have your drink, you drank this, drink it, it's empty, you bring it back to the bar. You either get a token back, or you exchange it for, like, with your drink with the token, so you don't have to pay extra. So either you exchange plastic, or you exchange a little coin, and you don't have to pay extra. It's a system that works. Is it perfect? No, but we do have this, which is a whole tubey. You can just get one, reuse it as much as you want. It's like really sturdy. You hang it from your Bumbag, you put in, I don't think this is gonna fit, but you put in your normal, what do you call it? I can put it like this. You put in your cups in it, and then you don't have to like put it in your pocket or hold it in your hand or bring it to the bar immediately. It fits a few of them, you can just stack them. I think this is really handy if like one person in the group has one, you can just stack them in and then exchange them at the bar. It is really handy. You can just hang them from your Bumbag. I think it's a step in the right direction. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. I think we need to leave the whole token system as well in the future, but what are the right options? I think Tomorrowland is doing that very well with like the bracelets and everything. So we'll see where that goes. I'm excited for like a more green rave future. I also heard that like the Netherlands is really, really late with this. They're already doing this stuff for years in other countries. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So indoor locations get very, very hot usually. You know, it gets sweaty in clubs, right? Bring a fan. You also have like those fans you plug in your phone, or the ones with like a bottle of water, then you can spray it. They're really nice. Just bring something to cool off. Also bring a portable charger. If your phone is empty, that really sucks, especially if you're going home and you don't have a phone anymore, you need it for like travel or whatever. Bring a portable charger. Also, tip of the day, if you've just parked, send the location of where you parked to yourself, and then you can easily find your car back. Works perfectly. Not always. I lost my car at Electrum because it was on the different side of a bush. Long story. Anyway, I found it back. So outfits. Oh, my pumpkin. Let's talk about outfits. What do you wear to an indoor festival? First of all, I don't give a shit what you wear. Wear whatever you want. I think the key is comfort. Wear something you like, something that's comfortable to you. That's the most important thing. But as I said, it does get really hot in indoor locations. So let's talk about what you need to bring when it comes to clothes. First of all, make sure your shoes are comfortable. If you're comfortable in wearing high heels like this, please do. You're fucking badass. That's cool. I can't. I always wear Nikes. I did have the green Air Max that I wore a long time. They're dying. They're dead. If anyone is interested in dead shoes, hit me up. I'm wearing like some Adidas now, I think. Oh no, they're Nikes. I'm wearing some different Nikes now. But yeah, make sure your feet don't hurt within an hour. So I often wear shorts or dresses or anything similar, crop tops, anything short to these indoor locations. As I said, it gets really hot inside, so it's nice to be comfortable and not extremely sticky. Also, if there is a team, please keep to the team. Teams are cool. Actually, voor vroeger was alles beter. There's a superhero team, so if you're going, please do something cool. Like, that's so exciting. I love shit like that. Halloween. Like, hey, I love it. So yeah, if there's a team, you can be part of it. That's really cool. Most women don't have pockets. As I said, I always bring like a small bag. I bring one of those like fanny packs, but you can also like wear it like this or bring a small backpack. Backpacks are kind of annoying because like you get stuck with your bag to like other people. I don't know, it's annoying, but some people like them. So I always bring hair ties too. I usually have different hair ties, like the bigger ones. I usually have crunchies, but I usually wear my hair like this because it gets really fucking hot and it's nice to not have hair in your face constantly if you have long hair. You can also like bring a cap. I bring hats quite a lot to keep everything out of my face, but then again, it gets kind of sweaty. So also a clean shirt is always nice. If you're one of those persons that gets really sweaty, bring a clean shirt, put it in your locker and just change when you go home. You will feel so much better. And you also will not get like sick from being hot and sweaty and then going outside in the cold. So talking about that, I would always bring a sweater or a jacket. You can put it on your locker, you can tie it around your waist, you can leave it in your car, whatever. But yeah, you don't want to get sick. So anything else you need to bring is medication, if you take any. If you're in doubt whether you can bring it, you can bring what is called a doctor's statement. Couldn't think of the word. A doctor's statement. I have medication myself. I usually just bring like one or two of them where you can obviously read the name like on the back. So I can just say like, hey, this is my medication. It's this and this. I take it for this and this. Never had any trouble with it. But if you're in doubt, doctor's statement works out every time. Or you can just hide it, but that's a risk. So maybe not. I'm addicted to chapstick. I'll admit it right here. So for me, chapstick is definitely a must. I get dry lips. I forgot it at Syndicate. It was just like, it hurts so fucking bad. A lot of people like to bring gum, lollipops, dextro, stuff like that. Also, if you're traveling, So if you're going by car, it's really nice to have some drinks and food in your car. Make sure there's water in your car for the way back, or maybe bring some drinks when you're going, but that's way more expensive. I'm just always bringing my own shit in my car. I drive by myself, but obviously lots of people have like the driving with a friend group. One of my tips is to bring some Y food. I fucking love Y food, and these really fill you up. Like, it's a protein drink, but it has like 26 vitamins and mineral. It has it's lactose free. It's all the good stuff. It's really healthy and it fills you up like for a few hours. So I actually drink this before I go to an event. I also have the protein bar. Sometimes I eat those. But just before I enter, I drink one of these and then I'm full for a few hours. I'm sober, so I eat a lot at these events. And this really helps me like putting that off a little bit because it gets really expensive. But also if you're not sober, obviously this is perfect because you can, first of all, you can drink it. And second of all, it fills you up. It gives you a little extra, an extra layer of food in your stomach, like of little, like, what do you call it? Sustenance in your stomach. So yeah, really great. Also really great for the way back, obviously. Also, obviously, only drive when you're sober. Don't do drugs and drive. Don't drink and drive. Please be careful. It's not only your safety, but also the other people in your car and the people on the road. Just don't. So I'm gonna give you some extra tips. I wrote them out, so I'm just gonna read them for you. Bigger events often have their own app for timetables. You can also use Epic. That's APPYC. It's an app. Epic. You get it. You can make your own timetables in that as well. I love using Epic. I always make my timetables in it for, well, not for small events, but for bigger events. So I get a notification of the little of the sets I want to go to. I don't know why I can't talk today. I'm filming like 3 videos today. Can't fucking talk, obviously. Small lockers are really small. It's great for like 1 or 2 people. But if you have like big jackets with you and you're like with multiple people, try to get a big locker if that's an option. There's often queues at the tokens in the beginning. There's also often more than one place to get tokens. So if you don't immediately need them, get them later or at a different spot. Because usually it's like when you get in, there's like tokens right there, but there may be like other places in the venue to get tokens and nobody's there yet. So the same goes for the bars, obviously. If you forget your hearing protection, you can often get those like little foam ones for free at the bar. And they also usually sell them. Sometimes they have people walking around that sell them, which that's fucking great. And also they often sell them at the merchandise stands. Last but not least is obviously take care of each other. Take care of yourself, but also of others. Be nice to people and yeah, rave safe, I suppose. So that said, if you have any questions, let me know. I think this is a pretty long video, I'm sorry. I'll leave all the discount codes and all other information down below so you can check it out in the description. And I hope to see you at some parties I want to say this summer. I wish it was summer. This winter. I'm really excited. My camera is almost empty, so I'm gonna say bye. Bye, like and subscribe.